Dr. Sri Shankar Ganesh, dear senior and friend, IRS officer, Reverend Father, and ACP of Mangalore, Joint Commissioner Commercial Tax, organizers of the Rotary, and members of faculty, St. Lucius, my dear student friends, very good morning to all of you. May I know the profile of ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಪ್ಪ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಯರ್? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್. All of you are there. So raise no one by one. First year yaru. Okay. Second year. Okay. Third year. Okay. You are all into what courses? BSc, BA, BA what? BA Political Science, Economics, History, Psychology. Okay. Okay. And where are you in the journey in civil services thing? About to take a decision? Already taken the plunge? Yet to jump? Already jumped? Watching, huh? How many of you have started or decided that you want to pursue civil services? Okay. So this, you're all, you have come, I mean, was this a voluntary subscription or circular was sent that ee class alla banni anta? Interested, huh? Mixed group, huh? Okay, then please tell me what you want. What is your expectation? Are you having any doubts as to should I come here or not? Why civil services? I don't know. I mean, majority of your 90% of you have now started, no? You've not taken the decision. So what is that you expect? You can ask questions and I'll answer. Huh? Yeah. Anywhere. Come. Okay, why did you choose this profession? Next. What's your name? Saubhagya. Why are you asking this question? Do you want to choose? Okay. Next. Bere. Bega. How do you get through moral dilemmas? Okay. Am I happy with the job? Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Why civil services, sir? Why civil services as a career?
That I chose.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And why should the general public think about it?
I am not prescribing that. You want, you ask. I am not prescribing that all of you to go to civil services.
No, sir, but is this something that the general public should be thinking about? Should
Okay.
be at least a thought.
Okay. See, I have one small piece of advice. Ask a question that is there in your mind. Okay. You don't have to look good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You don't have to ask a question which is intelligent or you have to show you that this thing. There is something in your mind, right? You have come here because you have taken some decision. ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಡೌಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹವ್ ಕಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಬಟ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಟು ಆಸ್ಕ್ that question, which is your question. Yeah.
Sir,
You ask, you stood up, no.
how do I start from scratch?
How do you start from scratch?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you? Okay. Yeah. Okay. How many times did I fail? Satisfied with my post. Okay.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, dear.
ಸರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಓದಬೇಕಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ ನಂತರ ಓದಬೇಕಪ್ಪ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದು ಬೇರೆನೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ಇದು ಅದು ಓದೋ ಥರ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಅದು ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಅದ್ರ ಕಡೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್. ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ 50% ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸನ್ನು ಅಂದರೆ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ 50% ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಯಾರು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್,
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ percentage.
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಅದು ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್. ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Not for you. That's for the previous fellow.
I know, sir. ಸರ್, ನಾವೀಗ ಕಲಿತೀವಲ್ಲ, ನೀವೀಗ IAS ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ತಪ್ಪುಗಳು, ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜರ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ದ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಮಿಟೆಡ್, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಆರ್ ಅಸ್ಪೈರಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಶುಡಂಟ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು, ಸರ್.
Good morning, sir. So, like, I have been consulting to many people regarding this preparation. So, everybody give different opinions who are preparing, like our seniors. So, can we get a clear-cut information about how to prepare, like regarding NCRT and other syllabus?
What are you doing?
BA first year.
No, apart from consulting, as far as
Like,
civil service.
No, this BA, and I was preparing for this NCRT.
No, what are you actually reading?
NCRT.
Okay, got your question.
Yeah, so like other books and all, what and all we can refer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Since we are in the last year of our education, so is it better to take a break and prepare for the services, or is it better to complete our masters and then start the preparation? Which is the best time to start, sir?
Good morning, sir. So there is a general perspective that IAS exams are really difficult to crack. So what is the goal? Like, how much do we have to study? Is it really that difficult to crack it, or is it our own mental ability?
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. What is the base level preparation and commitment we need to be ready for as a beginner?
Base level commitment andre ಏನರ್ಥ?
Like, if we start, how many hours we need to put into it?
So my question to you is, it says that civil service as a career, but it's a career where you are providing service to the public. I want to know the aspects of I should be able to take care of the public as well as my family. So what are the, like, how high do you need to reach where you can provide a very stable environment for your family also?
I didn't get that question. Not your problem. I was lost in thought. Can you just repeat?
My question to you, sir, is civil service is a service where you are providing service for the public. So when you are doing this as a career, I like, if I have like my family, I should be able to support my family also. So how high do I need to be in terms of
ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Exactly.
ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಕೇಳಿ. ಗಾಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ? ಮಿಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಮೈ ಜರ್ನಿ ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರಬಹುದು ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು click all this, touch all these topics. And anyway, there are many people, and Shankar Ganesh sir was himself, he has written a book on economics, which is like, at least in Tamil Nadu, whoever prepares civil service, they mandatory read his book on economics. So he is much more suitable person to tell about the specifics of the examinations and a lot more, and his journey also. I mean, what I meant to say is like, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರದು ಅನುಭವಗಳು ಸಹ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಮ್ಮದು ಯಾಕೆ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋಂಥ ಥಾಟ್, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಜೆನ್ಯೂನ್ಲಿ, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರು. ಕ್ಲರಿಕಲ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದರು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜನ್ರೇಷನ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಜುಯೇಟ್ಸ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದು ದೇ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್ಸೆಲ್ಸ್. ಆವಾಗ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಲುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು, ಇದು ಆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್, ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಯವರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಬಂದಿರಬಹುದು. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅಂತ. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಯಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ civil servant anta, some thought process had come into my mind by through this your environment that you grew up, that's all. Then typical ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಓದುವಂಥ ಹುಡುಗ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫೆಲ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್. ಐ ಬಿಕೇಮ್ ಎನ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್. ಐ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ವೈ ಐ ಬಿಕೇಮ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್. So it was the only option. I didn't know that there are other options which existed till I went to Delhi for my preparation. I didn't know that BA history is such a hard fought this thing. St. Stephen's ಅಲ್ಲಿ 99%ಗೆ seat ಮುಗಿದೋಗುತ್ತೆ, you will not even get a seat there ಅಂತ. That and all we did not know. We did not grow up in that environment. So that's how we landed up in engineering. I was interested to the extent that I was like all of us, ಓದಬೇಕು, you get out of that, and then major ಇದು ಏನಿರುತ್ತದೆ, you have to land yourself in a job. ಅಲ್ಲಿ aspirations will be like you get placed, you get a good rank, you get placed. That was the general this thing. That's how I this thing. But +2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ PU +2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ I did not score very great score which can get me a government seat. ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೀಟ್ ಸಿಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ವಯಬಲ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 ಇಸ್ ದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಟೀಜಿಯಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಪಿಯರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ. So that was not there because I did not get that kind of score. So that's when I went into thinking as to what to do and all that. ಇದೇ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಕೂರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಥರ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದರು, ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಒಂದು 2 ದಿವಸ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನ್ ನಡೀತು, ಆಯಿತಾ. ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡೇ, ಆನ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೇ ಎಂಡ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಅಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್, ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್. ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ this thought process, whatever was there in that mindset, I went and told that every day I cross the collector's bungalow, collector anta karitivi Tamil Nadalli, collector's bungalow, to go to school. I see that name board there, somebody's name is there. One day I want to see Muhilan IAS there anta I told that in college in the first day. ಯಾಕಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸೈಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂತು ಕಟ್ಲೆಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, what term do you use? Somebody who is first bencher, enthusiastic, ನರ್ಡಾ? ಫುಲ್ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೋಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಲೋಕಲಾಗಿ ಏನು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನರ್ಡ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಯೂಸಸ್ ನರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್? ಏನಂತ? ತಲಮಂಡೆ, ಬಲ್ಲ ಮಂಡೆ ಅಂತನಾ? ಆಯಿತು. So something like that, okay. So I went and told. So that became my nickname in college. So kind of everybody called me as collector. 4 ವರ್ಷ ನಾನು collector ಅಂತಾನೆ I was called. But college gave a lot of opportunities to explore myself. I was interested in doing a lot, many things, not just academics. I was feeling happy in organizing things. I was in NSS, I was in YRC, I was the fine arts secretary of the college. I was the association head of our department. So, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ I also felt that, I feel happy in, leading a team, getting something done, doing these things, organize ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ I was excited. And the general brought up also has been like in the family, we've, newspaper ಓದುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು, it's a very, very, from a very early stage in life, I've had that habit. And ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಜನರಲ್ ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು, ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕ್ಸ್, ಸೋಷಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಇಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಗ್ರೂ ಅಪ್. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ gave me the idea that this is the right place where I want to go. So from a middle class setup, when you think where you will feel, one thing is like there's always the dilemma, you told, no, finances, this achievement, that, and all that is one side. And then what can give you some kind of a satisfaction where you feel yourself you are there. Idu eradu dilemma madhye you find this thing. So out of that is how I decided that I'll go to civil services. But in between college early, we all started reading all these books. So we all thought we will become entrepreneurs, we will become Narayan Murthy, we will become Larry Page and things like that. So we all got placed in third year of engineering. So I got placed in a company. So kind of this was, I thought we will all become entrepreneurs ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ IT ಸೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. Yes. I have a meeting waiting. So yeah, that's how I started. So I ended up in software. So I also had an educational loan. So I joined a software company which I got placed in Bangalore. But when I joined there and when I started working, I felt personally for me that I was not in the right place, that it was not suiting me, and this is not the place where I want to be. Things that are shown to you as, aspirational things, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಹೋಗಿ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ, that has to inspire you, right? That has to motivate you to work. That was not there in me. So I decided this is not the right place. Then my education loan was there. I was able to complete it in 2 years, 20 months. The moment my loan was over, I quit my service. That was a drastic decision. That was not a very well thought out decision, but I had the support of family and friends. Indeed, it was a friend who told me that, I'll give you 10 days, you decide. You're not happy here. This is not where you want to be. Then you decide, take a call ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು 10 ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನೇ SR ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಈವನ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ನಾನು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮೈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಸಪೋರ್ಟೆಡ್. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದರ್ ವಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎನ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ದೇ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ಆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಐ ಕ್ವಿಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್. ಐ had gone to Delhi because I also didn't know whom to ask, what to do, ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. They told that Delhi is best place to start. So I just, with whatever savings I had, I just left. I didn't know Hindi that time. Landed in Delhi, started preparing. But what was transformative there is my optionals. Then there were 2 optionals. So I had chosen sociology as one of my optionals. We generally start with the second option those days. ಸೊ ಸೋಷಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕ ಇದ್ದವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ JNU ಆರ್ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆರ್ IIT, IIM, this was the kind of group that was there. So I was feeling a little this thing, but then once we started reading the subject and once we started writing and exploring, then I really found that this is the place I want to be. So those are the best moments of my life even today. Probably it's not about I was thinking it's the transformative experience, the preparation is a transformative experience, but probably intense reading and concentrated this thing, giving your 100% and doing something probably gives you that kind of transformation. So political science and sociology were my optionals. So while reading political science and sociology, I felt extremely ecstatic, and I was one with that. ಭಾರಿ ರಿವೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುವಾಗ. ಬಾತ್ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಚಿಂತನೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್? ಇಫ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊವೋಕ್ಸ್ ಥಾಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್, ಅದು ನೀವು ಯು ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ನನಗೆ it was political science and sociology which carried me through the preparation phase, because I was bad with facts, remembering objective facts and numbers, names, things like that. Though I am an engineer, I was more into concepts and theories and understanding that. So this philosophy, political theory, all these things were very exciting, and that carried me through the journey, and that in fact got me the result also. So the first attempt I was able to clear the examination, but I couldn't get IAS. So I got some 436 rank I got, and I got IRS income tax as a service. So the next attempt, what I did is, like, this is also answering many of your questions, okay? Specific questions which are unanswered, I'll answer. So the next attempt was, in civil services, you start from scratch again, no? It is like zero again. First attempt service you got doesn't mean that you start from there. It is not an incremental change. You'll have to do it all the way, right from the bottom. That did not hit me. You were saying, somebody was saying what all mistakes you did. So, I thought it's an incremental this thing, and I started reading a lot more, because reading sociology theory, political science theory and stuff like that, new books and all was very exciting for me. So I kept going into that, too much of that, and not a very focused this thing. Talega hogbitide ansutte, first attempt alli clear madibitidvi, it's only another 20-30 marks ashte beku, aa tara eno talega hogirbeku. So I was only doing this thing. I was not doing my fundamental stuff, doing the thing that was required. So exam alla baradbittu, the teacher who had this thing in the first attempt, she told me, when the second attempt I gave an answer sheet for her evaluation, she told, civil service bittu ella Times of India adu idakke hogi article bariyod bekadre madu. You are getting high flying. This is not going to get you this thing. You have to behave like a school student, learn and write what is being asked. Don't do all this research kind of nonsense alla madbeda anta baidru. So after writing the examination, I thought I will be in the top 20. I did not get I got an interview call. So after the interview, I thought I will be in top 20. I did not get into the list only. In the second attempt, I did not get into the list itself. So that is what was the second attempt. So then the third attempt was much more meaningful. I was disciplined like in my first attempt. Yakande first attempt alli ondu baya ittu. I had left everything. Like, I had jumped literally. I left my safety base. Idu ella bittu idu onde gati anta bittidive. So that fear was there. All your peers ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಓದ್ತಿದ್ದವರು, ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದವರು, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಬ್ರಾಡ್, ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಮನಿ, ಸೆಟ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಫೇಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಆ ಭಯ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಮೋರ್ ಮೆಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ. I was focused, I was disciplined, and put my efforts in a very consistent and sincere manner. So I was how do you handle failures ಅಂದರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 1 ವೀಕಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ಮಂಡೇ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್, ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಂಡೇ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್. And I was not preparing for that prelims, to be frank, because I was thinking I was in top 20, So I was not at all doing anything. So it was only 1 week for your new prelims to prepare and then this thing. But somehow the exam gives you that kind of confidence and kind of resurgence and things like that probably. So I was able to handle it, and then in the third attempt I got 46th rank and got Karnataka cadre and civil service. I entered into IAS. This is my journey. So there is no specific answer to this question. Yes, I can tell what was given to me. My mother's statement was this, that I don't want you to amass wealth or become a millionaire. All I want to do is, like, there are people who have helped and held our hands and helped us rise in life, right? So we remember them. I want some 10 people to tell that you are a reason for his upliftment in life. That is the goal that was given to me. I don't want to be a millionaire. ಒಂದು 10 ಜನ ಇವನಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಲೈಫ್ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಬದುಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಥಪೂರ್ಣವಾದ ಬದುಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆಯರು ನನಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಇದು. ದೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಲಿವ್ ದೇರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ದಟ್ ವೇ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ this thing. So ended up here. Now how do my everyday this thing happen, and am I enjoying this? How is it? Andre, it is a very strenuous job, and then moral dilemmas you are talking about and everyday questions. It's a difficult profession. True. I'm sure all of them also will subscribe to that. But it is satisfying, and civil services adalli IAS idella gives you a kind of variety and outlook and exposure, scale of operation that no other profession will give. That is true, that we should give it. That but depth sigata andre gottilla. You may not get a depth. You may not get an opportunity to spend so much and become, feel. I was feeling so excited to read that political science. ಆ ಥರ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸ್ಯೂ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ಲಿ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷ್ನಲಿ, ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ it gives you a lot of exposure. You get to meet a lot of people, creams of the society, people who have spend their lifetime in achieving a lot of things in life. They come and talk to you on a day in and day out basis. So many people come to you. You get a lot of exposure to what is happening around the world. So those things are there, and a lot of kirikiri also will be there. Lot of times you will be irritated, like, what am I doing in life? Those things are there. And does it give you opportunity to really offer help and achieve something to keep you happy? Definitely it does. It does give you a lot of opportunity. ಈ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ದಂದರೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್, ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಹೂ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಅಮೇಝಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಮೇಝಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೋ ದೆಮ್. ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ನನ್ನ ಕಸಿನ್ ಒಬ್ಳು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನೀನು ಹೋಗಿ 7-8 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ವೈರೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ. ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್? ಸೊ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಮೈಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೋ, who have really transformed things for you, which for us, all of us, you might not know. That is the fundamental tenet of bureaucracy, which is anonymity, and you should not have past or aspirations of future. As in, you should not have obligations, you should not have aspirations of promise. Avagane you can have, that is how you have to handle your moral dilemmas. And obviously the constitution is the single document to help you resolve your dilemmas. So that is what this journey is about. And exciting variety. So I started as an assistant commissioner in a place called Jamkandi in Bagalkot. ಒಂದೇ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಕೃಷ್ಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲಡ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಾಲೂಕಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಡ್ರಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್, ಫ್ಲಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ಶುಗರ್ ಕೇನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ವೆ ದೇರ್. a lot of things. I was able to set up a taluka stadium. This thing, it's running really well now. So I was there only for 10 months, but I have amazing experiences about that. Then I was smart city MD. ಸೊ ಅರ್ಬನ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್, ದಿಸ್ ICCC and lot of things we explored and tried to create something. So in Belagavi I was there for 4-5 months. Then I was Corporation Commissioner Shimoga and MD Smart City Shimoga. So there it is a difficult journey. Okay, ಬಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದಿವಸ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂಥರ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ಬರೀತಾರೆ, ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಲಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರಾ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂಗಿದೆ ಹಂಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ. ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ, ನೋ, ದೆನ್ ಯು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಅ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬೈದು ಅಂದರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆನ್ ಯು. ಬಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಾಗ ತುಂಬ ಒಂಥರ ಬೇಜಾರ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆಯಿತು, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ನಮ್ಮೂರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಕನ್ನಡ ಓದೋದಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಬೇಕಷ್ಟೆ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಯು ಲರ್ನ್. ಬಟ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಗುಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ then you grow. And so I was exposed to urban sector. Then I was CEO Zilla Panchayat Ramnagara, where we were able to pick up something small, but with consistent efforts we were able to 17th 18th rank ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ವಿ ನಾವು ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಯರ್ with consistent efforts we did put a very conscious effort and strategy, and we became second rank. So this thing was not about the rank, it was about, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು 10th ಪಾಸ್ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು, ಆಯಿತಾ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 10th ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗದೇ ಇರುವಂಥ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ bereft of opportunities, and now we are even ceasing them away from rest of opportunities. ಆ 10th ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್, ಪಾಸ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗಾದ್ರೂ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಡಿಡ್. ಬಟ್ with consistent effort they all needed certain specific interventions and help. Urdu medium schools ittu, alli avrige kannada ಓದಿಸುವರು, they did not know Urdu. Okay, the one who was teaching Kannada did not know Urdu. The kids couldn't understand. So these kind of issues were there. ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸನ್ನು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ then so there in rural development I was exposed and this thing. Then after that I was in DPR as HR this thing. Then I was in Uttar Kannada as DC Uttar Kannada. So couple of months I go there, and then COVID second wave stuck. So the learning process was dramatic. The effort and this thing that we put, we ensured that not a single person was left out without oxygen or bed. In Uttar Kannada, where there is not a single private hospital, not even a tertiary care, there is no hospital only, because all of them come to Mangalore. ಈ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. only one medical college was there. So but we were able to set up 12 ತಾಲೂಕು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಎನ್ಹಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈನ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂದ ಇವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿ ವರ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಡೂ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ದೆನ್ ಫ್ಲಡ್ ಸ್ಟಕ್ ಇನ್ ಉತ್ತರ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಸೊ ಹಿಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈಗ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್. ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿ ಇಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅಮೇಸಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. Lot of things to learn, as I was telling, lot of people, lot of things to learn. So this is the journey. So day to day affairs will be like this only. Okay, lot of people will come with n number of issues. You will have a lot of issues to resolve. Most of it will be coordination things. Many times it will be just addressing them. Many times it will be just listening to them. Many times you feel a lot more helpless, that it's a systemic issue, what can you do? And in a democracy it is all about competing interest groups. So ಈಗ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತೀರಿ, ನಮಗೆ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಟಾರ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ. ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಬದುಕು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸೊ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸರಿಯಾದ ಇದು ನಿಯಮ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಜಾಬ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೋಲ್. So this kind of variety and exposure you will get only in this civil services. That much is there. But rest of the questions ನೀವು ಏನು ತಪ್ಪುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. How many times I failed and all I've told. How to start from scratch. See, and again, ಹೇಗೆ ಓದ್ತೀರಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ ಓದಬೇಕು, ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 4 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಎದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಲೆಗಿಲಾಗಿ ನೆನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಓದೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ನಿದ್ರೆನ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅಸ್ಲೀಪ್ ವಾಟ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ? So it's a very personal thing. It's left to you and somebody was telling, I have been asking many people and all that. So the first and foremost and simple advice that I will do is stop consulting, stop thinking, start acting. Not about this, about anything. There is no learning, no best teacher than experience. You learn, you jump, you take an action. Now you are all in safe environment of being in college. This is the best place to explore the maximum, try everything and see where you feel happy, see where you feel content, try and understand where you want to go. Adanna ನೀವು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. Once you leave this platform you will never get that. People are going to expect you to deliver. They are not going to give you opportunity to choose. This is the only place where you can explore and try everything. So try. About civil services thing also, jump, start reading. Start reading. Nothing is going to cost you. It's not going to cost you much. Right? ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. You get all of that in online content. A lot of things are there. You just start reading. You start exploring. But one small advice would also be this, that civil services is also, it is not about how tough the exam is, how much commitment you have to give. The toughness is not about the, see, illi, it is not mastering anything and then succeeding. It's not like a technical subject. Here the toughness or difficulty is coming only by sheer competition. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸೀಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಯಲಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟಿ ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್. ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆ ಆರ್ ದ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಇಟ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪೀಟಿಂಗ್. And there are people who are like, if you are giving 8 hours, somebody is giving 12 hours, somebody is giving 16 hours. You understand what I am saying? Somebody has been struggling for a long time. Somebody has gone through this journey, experience has taught them a lot. ಅವರೇ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಂಥ ವಿಚಾರಗಳಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಪರ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಮಿಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅದು ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಆಸ್ ಟು ವೈ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಹಿಯರ್. ಒನ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಸೇ ಇಸ್, ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೈ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಹಿಯರ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಟುಡೇ, ಬಟ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್. ವೈ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಉತ್ತರ ಹುಡುಕಿದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ only that answer can keep you and carry through this process. And number 2 is, let's be very frank and iduagi helona, it is actually wasting a lot of our prime time and energy. ನಮ್ಮ ಯೂತಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂಥ, ನಮ್ಮ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಅವರ್ ಕೆರಿಯರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್, ಅವರ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಇನ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಮೈ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುವಂಥ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಇಯರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಮಿಟ್ ದೋಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಥಿಂಕ್ ವೈ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ it is, you get after 7th pay commissioner, you get decent salary. I was working in IT sector. My entire Kandan or whatever, all my peer group or friends, family, all of them are most probably in IT sector or private service sectors. So you get a decent lifestyle. Nothing, I can give very good decent this thing to my family, and decent lifestyle ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ recognition ಇದೆ, all that is there. You get creature comforts also. So it is not this thing, but probably you cannot live a very lavish lifestyle. Yes, you cannot travel, abroad, stay in star hotels and all that kind of thing will not be there. Those things is not possible. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಬರಬೇಡಿ, ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಸೆ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ದೆನ್ ಯು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ಲಂಚ್. And but one small advice would be is have something assured for you. There has to be a fallback option in civil services. All of them, I think, would subscribe to this, that you have to have a fallback option. ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಇರಲಿ. Have your base assured and then try. You are telling no engineers, a lot of them are engineers who are coming. Not just engineers, earlier the days were there when people just out of college used to get into civil services a lot. Now it is not like that. People minimum have 2 years of work experience. Either ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಪಿ ಜಿನಾದರೂ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್, ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್. ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಫಾಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗೆ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ profession to fall back on. So that you have to think about and have a fallback option. So adu bagge ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. One small last this thing is this, that but how has the journey been? The journey has been much more sweeter, transformative, enjoyable than the destination. I am not exaggerating. ಈಗ ಬಿಟ್ರೂ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಜರ್ನಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ. It was a very, very transformative experience. One of the seniors, when we were preparing, told this, that the exam is such that it gives you the ನೀವು ಹಾಕುವಂಥ ಮೇಹನತ್ಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು is your transformation. The way your world view changes, this thing changes completely, you become a transformed personality, a complete all-round development. If you get a service, that's only a bonus, he says. The effort that you put in, you reap it in terms of the transformation that you undergo. The bonus service sigdre bonus anta ankobeku anta. So it is really a transformative experience that way. So I would for that experience I would subscribe this thing. But understood? Answered your question. General public ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. So this is the this thing. I've answered all questions, I believe. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Any question left? ಇದ್ರೂ ನನಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. Actually, I was supposed to start a meeting at 11 o'clock. It's around 12. Somebody is starting the meeting. I'll go and join. So, have I confused you more? That was the intention. I have not confused you. You have to muddy the water. That's when clarity will come. So think not just about the civil services. Think about what this thing, because ದಿನನಿತ್ಯ ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ you should feel happy and content there. Otherwise it will become very difficult. Not just this thing, any other profession. ಅದು ಯಾವುದು which will keep you happy ಅನ್ನೋಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ this is your last chance. Second year, third year, whoever you are, this is your last chance to explore and search and understand. Okay? I was thinking I'll speak for 10 minutes and leave. So thank you for being patient and this thing. Yenaitu, your reactions are illa. I didn't ask you to clap, da. I was asking, why are you all looking so? I've completely confused you, scared you or something. That was not the intention. ನಾವೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಂತ ಬಂದರೆ ಇವ್ರು ಏನೇನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಫಾಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಭಯ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಫಿಯರ್? Okay, think about it, but it's better you think now than later. This is your opportunity to think. But don't wait for anything, not just civil services. Every opportunity which is going to come, jump, take it up, read, start exploring. It is not going to cost you anything except for your time and effort. Give that. You deserve that much, no? You deserve your time and effort more than anything else, right? It's about you. So please spend that time and energy and thought, because you are making the most important decision of about you. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಏನು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬದುಕೇನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಅವಕಾಶ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಟೈಮ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್. It is a 50% examination. In your class, whoever got 50%, will they be topper? In any academic setup, UPSC topper is 51% ashte. That is the maximum. You understand? So not saying that they are average. What I am saying is it's only the competition. Per se, what you learn and what you have to study is not, something dramatically this thing. Just pick up something where you will be happy reading it. So you will have to live with it for a couple of years. Preparation itself will take you 1 year, and the journey itself will take you 1 year. First attempt ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು crack ಮಾಡೋದು. And always give you not more than 1 or 2 attempts. 5-year plan ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರಬೇಡಿ. ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಜನ ಬರ್ಬಾದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಜೀವನದ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದು ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. 1 attempt or 2. You keep trying. I am not saying you should stop. You give yourself only that much. Please don't expect your society or family or anybody to give you more opportunity than that. ಅದು ಆದ ನಂತರ ಪುಕ್ಸಟ್ಟೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. You go pick up your fallback option, whatever your profession is, start working there. Parallelly keep giving. Nothing wrong. 80% of my batchmates are people who have given the examinations working parallelly. ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು 1 ತಿಂಗಳು 2 ತಿಂಗಳು ಲೀವ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡಿದವರೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. ಇದೇ 100% ಅಂತ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಯು ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 1 attempt ಯು ಗಿವ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯೋರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, 1 or 2 attempt. ಬಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಸಾಕಾ? ಏನಪ್ಪ, satisfied? Have I answered some questions of yours but added more dilemma to you? Okay, all the very best. So how many of you are going to crack it? Not just the question of civil services. How many of you are going to crack the question of understanding where you want to be and put sincere 100% commitment to reach wherever you want to go? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್, ಲೆಕ್ಚರೇ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಆಲ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.